Heart of the Myth. Oh, Tataimi, 'tis good of you to come, but I'm afraid there is still no word from Kryl and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the Monument's epigraph, they have much and more to review. Now, while awaiting developments, I have had a mind to pay Snowgime a visit in Omphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come to. Alright, to Omphalos. I love this place. Oh, if it isn't Tataimi and Derek. I did not. I'm actually going to get that going either tonight or tomorrow. But no Kryl or Raha, I see. Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Sharlayan? You're a researcher too, after all. I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see, and of late I've been mulling over the open words of the epigraph. As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. Be that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. When we journeyed with the gods, Azima told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You, Tataimi. If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. My patron is Nofika, which I also love her a lot too. So, won't you give it a try, and afterwards let us know what they said? I, for one, see no harm in it. But if you are disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision. I wonder when it's going to be revealed that the little monkey that follows him around is actually one of the gods. Because we already know that the gods become those little creatures when they're, like, out in the real world. I'm still thinking that's going to happen. You now have the opportunity to speak with those of the 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call to them before the entrances to their respective heavens. You may advance the quest at any time by speaking with Derek in the Omphalos. Alright, well, I want to talk to them first. So let's go do that. This man does not skip anything day. Look at him. Ah, Tataimi, pleased that I am that you should seek me out. I had wished to speak with you. It does me well to see that you have been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. Oh, good. I'm glad you're still proud of me even though I'm behind on this. The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. 'Tis my hope that you will strive ever forward and seize that which you most desire with your own hands. Oh my god, my stomach is still growling. I ate breakfast. I don't know why it's doing this. It's not even that late. Someone tell it to shut up. Okay, Ralger. Well, well, if it isn't the dauntless Tataimi, full glad I am that you would thus call to me. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Ralger, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Sylph's divinity, in particular. You did well to draw on that conclusion. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will take you further too. Further still. I can read. These are just short little chats. I like this. I assume that's it. Yeah, nothing for Thal. Wasn't not Thal in that one too? Oh no, wait, that would have been this one. Yep, there they are. Ah, she's so pretty. Ah, Tataimi, you've come at last. I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew that I simply must see you again. There is something familiar about you. You awaken forgotten feelings in me, feelings that once smoldered like embers amidst the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago, yet whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light burn ever bright. Okay, bye. He's so cool. Tataimi, we build you. Yep, we bid you welcome, and I meant to say they because there are two of them. Know that though we appear to be two beings, a dual-aspected divinity, 'twas not always so. Man's hope harbors power, and 'twas his faith offered over millennia that shaped us into our present form. In answer to your faith, we, the traitors, shall watch over mankind as he strives for that which he desires. Nofika! My patron! She's so pretty! Why, if it isn't my faithful Tataimi, you wish to speak, do you? Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Many hold that they were born of me. As I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the 12's wood. At times, they may seem excessive in their actions, but it is out of an abundance of love. So pray, be good to them, and heed their warnings. I don't think I've ever realized that his cape is held up by, like, floating cones. Tataimi, is it? I must say, there is something to be said for being summoned by a mortal. The life of a man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus are you and yours wont to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look, so do not be afraid to pass the time in ways which, at first, may not seem fruitful. That's actually really good advice. Should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time. Oh wait, was his cape being held up by like two parts of one of those hourglasses? Maybe, because he's the time god, right? Naimia. Well now, if it isn't my dear Tataimi, how good of you to call on me. I'm sorry if I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. It's fine. Such a joy it was to face you and yours. You displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defy fate, and it was one surprise after another. Yeah, I did talk to Nofika already. Oh, Naimia didn't say very much. Just that Menfina very specifically mentioned being my patron. Oh, that's cool. How bold you are to summon me, Tataimi. 'Tis no less than I expected from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer a word of counsel. Well do I know the power of men's hopes, of mortal faith, and there is no faith that I reject. Yet in every age there are those who invoke the name of the divine for their own ends. Be not misled by them. Okay, finally, Menfina. Even though she's not my patron, I really love her a lot. Magical girl goddess. Oh, Tataimi, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, didn't you? I'm truly grateful that we can talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love, yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren loved mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Oshan is my beloved as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone, be it men or gods. I love you all alike. I love you too. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamud too, whom you and yours gifted to me. Still no sign of them. There is something I've been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you are better traveled than most. Of the places you have seen, what kind do you like best? Bustling hubs brimming with activity, natural environs unspoiled by man, faraway lands with new encounters, and quiet places where I can enjoy solitude. I mean, real life me would say this, but I don't think Tataimi would say that. I think Tataimi would probably say this one, and it's fitting for, Dawn Trail coming up. Ah, yes, I can imagine you being given to such. The thrill of visiting unknown places is something I can understand. I myself am partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in ether, this land, and possessed of so many aspects. 'Twas when I was traveling through the Twelves Wood that I encountered this fellow. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. Ah, yes, we're bringing the focus back to the little guy. I think you might be a god. Who have we not seen yet? Because you've got to be one of them. He has long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. But then when I see him here, undaunted by the presence of gods, I can't help but think it was fate that delivered him to me. Still, the day will come when we must go our separate ways. They're finally here, everyone! Yay, Graha! I'm so happy to see you! Welcome back. How fared your work? It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings and thence deliberated a course of action. He's speaking! Indeed, hereon we would do well to tread with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods extended a tremendous amount of their ether, so much so as to dilute their very essence. Well, that's not good. Perhaps we should stop fighting them then. Lest you worry, you've done no wrong to Taimi. The gods themselves wish to fight after all. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn more about their true objective. To that end, we will seek out the 13th unnamed being whose duty is to watch unflinching. Oh, right! The 12 gods, and then there's the 13th. How much you want to bet it's that little Oppo right there? If Raha is correct, we have no reason to believe otherwise. Said being is the watcher on the moon. Oh! I mean, it could still be the Oppo. You'll be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babel from the Ilsabard contingent, who oversee the structure with the Garlean people's leave. We're ready to go then, to the moon. Huzzah! Or we're really going to the moon. I can read, I promise. I wonder what the Watcher is like. If there are any other matters, then let's set forth at once. I'm going back to the moon like twice in a row today. Or maybe I'm not. They are. If you wish to speak with the gods, best to seek them out now. They may not be there later. I spoke to them. We're all good. Greetings, Heidelin's champion. You are ever welcome here, as are your companions. "'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that you would answer some questions for us. Questions about Heidelin. We had deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm. In addition to the names and duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Are we correct in assuming that that individual is you? The 12 have existed for eras. If you know aught about them, will you not share your knowledge with us? They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what it is. Please. So man has managed to come this far. Very well. You have earned the right to know. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about the Opo then. Remember, however, that I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being the monument describes. An entity created by Hydaelyn to serve a purpose alongside the 12. Together, they were charged with preserving the equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. And like myself, they believed that the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memories of that time, Vana selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties. That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals. Oh, so like, they're all constructs then. Interesting. The men and women they once were influenced their personalities, yes, but so too did the faith of mortals. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will the object of their worship will assume a form that can better grant them their heart's desire. In this manner, have the 12 been shaped over eons into images that fit men's ideals. So that's why Bayergat looks like Bayergat and not Menfina, because Bayergat has to wield the big giant smithing hammer, and he's got all the muscles. So you were right, Raha. Hopes and prayers have the powers to influence the gods. Yet, even as they thus changed at Vana's behest, they would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there will have been times when they acted in ways that are contrary to your expectations. But now that Hydaelyn is no more and the final days averted, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate. Regarding their fate all their own. I swear I can read. 'Tis not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it will not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it. Well, I, for one, never felt that gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them any more. It is most assuring to confirm the connection between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to the Omphalos and continue engaging with your brethren. That is well. As I watch on, I shall pray that the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. Yeah, who are you, little Opo? Because it kind of seems to be understanding what's happening, too. Derek, you good? May your journey be fulfilling. Something's amiss. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. Well, isn't it weird that Derek was like, oh yeah, by the way, they may not be here later. It's like he knew. That's because our preparations are complete. Audacious woman? At least no one can say anything about having Twitch up? Awesome. Oh. Oh my god, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. They're so pretty. Everybody is pretty. Wait, who would that be? Ah, I've waited so bloody long for this moment. Oh, it's Limlane! Oh, that's right, because we're going to be fighting water now. We haven't done that yet. Tisk tisk, Limlane. Are such uncouth words the first you would speak unto our guests? Oh, leave off, Thaleia. You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am. Oh, wind. Why did I think water? Oh, well, I guess the people in Limsa Lominsa talk about her a lot because she puts wind in the sails of their ships. So maybe that's why I thought it was water. Oh, yeah, no worries. If there's spoilers, then definitely lurk away. I would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion, I would act with due propriety. Is it Thaleia that does water, then? Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Yeah, you knew about that already. Pretty interesting that you knew about that already. Indeed, we were created by Heidelin to tend the star. You're very pretty too, whoever you are. Is expected to water because he's definitely... he definitely gets me wet! Oh my god! I mean... Having built the Omphalos at its heart and our sanctums throughout ether-rich Eorzea, we labor to preserve the balance of reality. He's in the statue... Oh, he's the statue in Old Sharlayan! The one that's, like, emptying the ewer into the... Oh, that's really cool. Okay. All of this we have learned, but there is still one thing we do not understand. He is so pretty. All of the gods are pretty, honestly. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm revealed that you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. Would this not impede your ability to carry out your duties? Those eyes. We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. Yeah, alright, so I thought it was the Oppo, but I guess it's Derek. Wait, is it? I'm still, okay, so I'm still thinking this is, yeah, this is right. But, like, why is Derek talking? Unless he's a puppet and the Oppo is actually controlling him. I'm starting to sound like that guy in the Hildebrand quest. Legasp! Well, I'm either about to sound like a moron or... Thavnarian truth. Loath I am to disappoint. It isn't the little fellow. Dang it! This whole time? While my brethren used various creatures as their avatars, I chose the form of a man, the better to share in your solitude. Oh, dang it. I really wanted it to be the Oppo. It made so much sense. But you know what? This is fine. I knew it had to be one of the two of them. And it fell to me. Dun dun dun. I love how all of the gods did not skip leg day. Oh my god! Derek! My man. You, holy crap, you are hot. I mean, you looked okay before. But, yeah. The Wanderer, to beckon unto the Omphalos, they who could grant our wish. He wasn't bad before, but wow, what a glow up, right? Her face! Snow guy! Wait, what? How could you hide such a thing from us? I mean, it was kind of obvious. I mean, I thought it was the Oppo, but, I mean, this is fine. Had you known my true identity and our purpose, we feared that you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You've heeded our request and, despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. Forgive me, Tataimi, but I must leave the little fellow in your care. Oh my god, do I get a pet out of this? In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I await your coming with bated breath. This is our grandest moment, Morta. God, she's so pretty. They're all just so pretty. Do the gods... they're all pretty. Gird your loins! Wow, they even know. Like, the devs know what we're all thinking right now. And have at us. I shall receive you with my all. Be as a raging torrent, child of man. Limlane is like my new favorite. I love this. Although I still really love Menthina and Nofika, but like, yeah. Aww. He's gonna miss Derek. I'm sorry, I thought you were a god the whole time. But you can be my friend now. Yeah, you can be my friend now. It's okay. So Derek is the Wanderer, the deity who shares in men's solitude. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aids of the Sons of Saint Cognac. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I've been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad. I understand. 'Tis as if a dear friend were suddenly spirited far away. In hindsight, perhaps it was an expectation of the coming battle that he had kept men at arm's length. Oh, he's so sad! This poor little thing! I imagine it must be even harder for you. But to know that one of the 12 walked among us, it makes me want to do the best we can. I want to pick up the Oppo and have it just be my friend for forever. Aye, since time immemorial, the 12 have watched over all who abide on this star. And even as they fulfilled their purpose of maintaining stability, as beings possessed of sentience, they also heeded the hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts and do our utmost to grant them their desire. Then I believe we all know what comes next. Yep, time to fight! By all indications, this will be the final foray into the God's Sanctum. This task we entrust to you and your adventurer friends once more, Tataimi. As there's no telling what may happen afterwards, I shall remain on guard here. Twice now you have triumphed, and I have faith that you will do so yet again. Go well, Tataimi. We got this.
Servants? What's the meaning of this?
What?
Those ones, I leave to you.
What is happening?
I was gonna say, it didn't seem like the end.
Yeah.
That seemed like it wasn't the end. There's no music. This is weird.
It's so creepy.
Whoa. The whole pantheon is here.
Right?
The will of the star has entrusted the future to you and yours. As entities charged with ensuring life on Aetheris, We rejoice in this outcome with all our hearts.
God! Holy crap. They just combined.
Oh, yeah. By our powers combined, we are whoever this is.
Neologia.
Oh
Captain
my
Affairs?
god! Oh my god, this is so cool.
Right?
'Tis time, beloved children. Time to bid farewell to we relics of the past.
Good luck cosplaying that, yeah.
Ooh.
Tataimi, are you alright? Thanks for clearing the way, Tataimi. That being, I presume, is the 12? I still think it was the Oppo. You have done well, my children of man. As promised, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. Our desire is simply thus, to give ourselves unto the star as a blessing. Wait. In the 12 millennia we have existed, we have come to harbor tremendous power through prayers. Through battle, our essence shall unravel and return to the star, where it might give rise to new life. Such is our final gift to you. You mean you'll disappear? Yeah, I was worried about that. The fragments of our former souls, which serve as the core of our existence, shall rejoin the life stream. But you're all so awesome. Yet though we may fade from sight, our individuality lost, our stabilizing influence shall endure. The only thing to change is where your prayers find their way. Henceforth it shall be this, the instrument of blessing that receives mortal hopes, hopes that shall be given back to the star. But your presence brings comfort to mankind. Everyone would wish for you to remain. Must you truly fade away? Oh no, this makes me really sad. We got to know all of them so well. Such gladdening things you say, child. We must confess what we do, we also do for ourselves. When mankind overcame the final days, it so moved us that even we who are but constructs knew the greatest joy. You have shown your unfaltering love for the world. In return, we would show you our undying love for you. Oh my god. Worry not, myths are wont to be woven and passed down. So long as men hold the 12 in fondness, we shall live on in your faith, in us. When you say such things, I know, Snowgaim. I know. The moment of parting has come. By our blessing, may you march towards a brighter future. Aww. Everybody's so sad. The little Oppo. What the heck? Farewell, beloved children. First title in and now this? I hate it. I hate it here. When you are ready, brothers and sisters. My patron. May the font of your ingenuity ever flow. Yours is the strength to destroy all obstacles. Abide in virtue and hold fast to the truth. Oh my god. I need a tissue. There is meaning in your deeds. Celebrate life and embrace death. No, Fika. May you flourish and reap a bountiful harvest. In your limited time, have boundless compassion. Carry yourself with honor and forge on towards victory. Harbor love in your heart, for yourselves, for others, and for the world. From past to future, the river of knowledge flows. Be part of its nourishing waters. I wasn't expecting this. May a wonderful new world greet you beyond destiny's horizon. Be calm as the ocean, and you shall weather any storm. As the wind blows unfettered, may you be free to follow your heart. Aww. Oh no! No! What? You needed agonize, so Oshan. Oh, I can click. Okay. Remain with them if that be your desire. But this is what we had dreamed of, to return to the star together. I never imagined that I would grow so fond of them, that parting would be so hard. Long as we have abided in patience to rejoin the life stream, for the drop in the river of time that is man's fleeting life, why not share your fate with them? Follow your heart as you ever have. And when the time comes, we shall meet again. Wait, are you really going? Oh, yay, he came back. I've decided to continue journeying a while longer. Aww. Snowgime is all of us right now. Words can't well express my surprise when I opened my eyes to see Derek standing there. I'm naturally curious as to what happened, but above all, I rejoice for a dear friend returned. Embraced by the gods. Ooh, we get a framer's kit and another orchestrion roll. Okay. All right. Gonna try to power through this. I'm gonna need tissues. What to say in such a moment? Best to speak from the heart, I suppose. I'm glad to be back. Graha just did a lore yes. We're glad to have you back. Glad hardly suffices to describe it. We're over the moon that you're still here, Derek. Or should we call you Oshan? I no longer have Oshan's powers. Derek will do. I was remade from the portion of my essences that wasn't returned to the star, and will live out my days as a man. May I ask what happened? No sooner had the 12 vanished than you reappeared before us. At the very last, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear to say farewell. Your earnest friendship had weighed down my steps. And the little fellow's fervent call halted them. Oh my god, he's so cute. I was overwhelmed by the keenest longing to remain among you and see more of the world I love. Upon seeing me torn, my brethren bade me follow my heart. I needed no further urging. We created the instrument of blessing in the faith that, one day, the star would no longer need our guiding hand. Thanks to you, that day has finally come. But I ramble. How uncharacteristic. Let us head back to the Unfollow, shall we? Oh my god, I still have tears. Ugh. We've lost, like, all of our gods. We don't have Hydaelyn anymore. The Pantheon is gone. Like, what? That's it. Who do we have? We don't have anybody left. Well, we must return to Charlian. The farmer will be expecting a report. Yet, if the entire truth were to be revealed to the public, it would shake the very foundation of the worship of the 12. Aye, and pending our report, we would do well to consult the forum on what details are safe to disclose. Much pertaining to the field of mythology will need to be obfuscated, I fear. The future is ours. I know, but like, I don't know, it's just, we got to know them all so well. I'm sad. Worry not on my account. Inspired by our findings, I have a mind to examine the 12 in the context of reception theory. That's kind of what the Hydaelyn fight was about. Mankind has matured. It wasn't her right to continue to make decisions for us. Yeah, I know, but like, you get so used to them, and I don't know. I really loved all of them. The people's perception of deities are wont to be informed by their culture. Snow Guy makes me want to have a Rogadin female. She's so cool. By comparing the differences across eras and regions, I believe we may uncover heretofore unseen aspects to the 12. Oh, that might go along with Dawntrail then, seeing what the people there view the 12 as. Reception theory, you say? Most intriguing. I should like to see the fruits of your research when I visit Charlian. Look at Kryle's face. When you do, have a care not to reveal who you used to be. Our scholars would be all over you like starved beasts. I see. Perhaps I shall wait a while before I come calling. Before I came to you, I simply roamed the world. I had no objective, nothing I wished to find. With this second chance I have, I mean to undertake my travels with a renewed perspective. But ere I set out... What did you do? I would have moved my brethren's hopes elsewhere, to place in men's mist. Oh, what a wonderful idea. If you don't mind, we should like to accompany you. By all means, we make for the Sanctum of the 12 in the East Shroud. No matter how many times I visit the Sanctum, its majesty never fails to move me. And the rich history, originally built during the dawn of the 5th astral era, it was reclaimed by the wood before being restored in the wake of the calamity. Truly, it stands as a testament to the influence that magical civilizations and city-states have had upon Eorzean culture. The sanctum harbors the hopes of men, and now those of my brethren shall join them. Yeah, probably so that anyone doing a wedding doesn't get interrupted. That would be really bad. If you are not averse, I would speak a little of my brethren, that is, those individuals whose essence lent them form. As it pertains to another age, some concepts may be foreign to you, but would you be interested nonetheless? Of course. Excellent. Ooh, they light up now. Bayergat was a man with a gift for creating inanimate objects such as buildings and furnishings. With his abilities, he served a supervisory role at the Bureau of the Architect, where he was nothing short of a pillar. His chief was carefree to a fault, you see, and he took it upon himself to ensure the work was done. Oh, that's interesting. He worked at the wait. Yeah, back in where my brain stopped working, that place that we went to in Shadowbringers. Ralger was a brawny man whom Vana encountered on her travels. Oh, wait, that's right. Hythlodeus. Oh my god. Oh my god. They quickly struck up a friendship, and he joined her on a quest to destroy an enormous meteor that was hurtling towards the star. 'Tis fair to say this event gave rise to the legend surrounding the destroyer. Azima was a woman who served as a judicial officer in the Bureau of the Administrator, an experience which served her well as a warden. She was an ardent proponent of the seat of Azam and dreamed of training under Vana and her successor. Naldthal was a close personal friend of mine, a merchant by trade. He was outwardly gregarious, but also possessed a reserved side and knew quiet joy in his passion for ore. When men began treating him as a dual-aspected god, it reminded me of the person he used to be, and I couldn't help but be struck with the pang of nostalgia. Nofika was a landscape architect of great repute who grew plants gathered from the star over. Wait. Despite being skilled in magic, she preferred to nurture plants as nature intended, and her garden ever bloomed with beautiful flowers. All who visited her were said to leave with their souls salved. Athlic was a researcher who observed newly made creations in Elpis. Oh my god! Although it was his sister's urging that he first joined our faction, he soon became a stalwart believer in the cause and always took the initiative in discussion. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that throughout our travels, we have actually met the gods before they became gods? Because, like, these are all things that we would have encountered when we were in Elpis. Or the other area with the ancients. I'm trying to think back to who we would have met. Helone was a formidable warrior tasked with hunting creations that were deemed detrimental to the star. For her prowess, she has been regarded as a leading candidate for the seat of Pashtarat, preserver of discipline and order. A couple of them were in Elpis? Okay. Menfina was the youngest among us, a student affiliated with the Words of La Habrea at the Academia Uniter. Wait, what? Okay. Even with that prestigious institution, she was considered a prodigy, and hers were the hands that created the magic to isolate and seal Zodiark. Holy shit! Thaleia was the headmaster of the Academia Uniter, a man of learning and leadership both. He presided over the institution's myriad faculties. No known phenomena existed in which he wasn't versed. Words do not do justice to express the remarkable scholar that he was. Nymea was an observer in Elpis, like her older brother Athlic. Or Althic. I've always been saying his name wrong. She possessed a caring and inquisitive nature and was liked and trusted by her peers. Lim Lane was a researcher at Metabasios Thalassi, I can words, a facility for the observation and valuation of sea life. Wasn't that one of the dungeons in, like, the base of Endwalker? So passionate was she about her work, she once threw a knife at someone who inadvertently came too close to her observation subject. Snowgime! Oshan was a traveler whom Vana encountered in the wilderness. They shared a campfire and discussed at length what it meant to be free. Leaving my hopes as the wanderer in this place, I shall set forth anew as simply a man named Derek. And last but not least, the Watcher. He was the chief archivist of Anamnesis Uniter, and respected Vana deeply as an individual, even as he cared for her as a dear friend. Indeed, among our number, none was more devoted to Vana, and that devotion made him best suited to his duty and the solitude that accompanies it. That is all. 'Tis a lot to remember, but I should be glad if they remain with you in some way. We're grateful that you should share with us these new aspects of Hydaelyn and the 12. Thank you. Well, 'tis past time we headed back to Sharlayan. It wouldn't do to keep Ojika waiting. I assume you will be traveling via Limsa Lominsa, in which case, allow us to see you off from there. Till now, I have wandered alone, but as I recently learned, a journey is better shared. Our friends are presently booking their passage. That's where you were. There's room aboard the next ship, so we'll be setting sail shortly. Oh, Derek, no sooner do we arrive in a crowded place than you up and disappear. Ah, 'tis a force of habit in order to avoid people. I mean, same though. I feel that. But I needn't do so anymore, do I? On the contrary, I sort of braced the chance to connect with other souls. As your comrades, we completely agree. And remember, you're always welcome at the Baldesian Annex, so be sure to pay us a visit. You may depend on it. Thank you, Derek, for giving us your trust. And thank you as well to Timey. Had you not been with us, we would have struggled to grant the 12 their wish. It's because I'm strunk. Well, we had best find our vessel. While the report remains to be compiled, I believe we can officially declare our investigation complete. Till we meet again, friends. Bye, everybody, and especially Graha. Snowgime so much, seriously. I think I might make an alt because I need a female Rogadin now. Snowgime has convinced me. Do you still have time to tie me? Ere I embark on my journey, there is a place nearby I would like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? Min height Lalafell and max height Rogadin. Oh my god. I love that. Maybe what I'll do, because like Lori has been doing this and I think it's a great idea, is like going through and playing through the ARR stuff. Maybe I'll do that and have like a max height Rogadin to go with my min height Lalafell. It'd be great. Thank you. Come, we shall head outside the city via the Tempest Gate. Here the wind whips in from the sea like a storm, but I've always found the sensation quite invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west, and thence make my way through upper and outer Lenosha. And in order to mark my new beginnings as a man, en route I wish to see Oshan's embrace with you. You need only accompany me across the bridge. From there, I shall continue on my own. Such a great wave that was ripped the god... Wait, what? Such a great wave that was ripped that ripped the god's grip from the mainland. Holy shit, I can read, I promise. In the wake of the calamity, my brethren and I were occupied with our respective duties. This is my very first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then? Follow Derek's lead and try not to fall behind. Not this. 'Tis already quite impressive to behold. Probably shouldn't get too far away. So it's temporarily constructed with wood. Ah, such an invigorating breeze. Ook, ook! Oh, Theris. Your beauty truly knows no bounds. Forgive me, I was lost in thought. No worries, carry on. I probably could just walk, but I actually forget which button that is. Oh, see, I see Lori ahead. I look forward to the bridge's completion. 'Tis a fine bridge, boasting splendid views and brimming with life, the very image of man's determination to overcome adversity. I am honored that it should be named Oshan. Well, this is as far as I asked you to come. But if you are willing, might we converse a little more? It occurs to me I hadn't asked you about your opinions of the 12. How you personally perceive us, for instance, or what you felt when you faced us. Your words from the heart I would take with me as a memento. Oh, look at the little Obo just sitting on the railing. Is that so? The others will be glad to hear that. Thanks for humoring me, Tataimi, and apologies for keeping you so long. I am ready to set forth now, to witness a world filled with our blessing. To begin with, I shall tour Lenosha and visit those locales which are named after the 12, after which I shall go wherever the wind blows. Together with this fellow, of course, until such time as he tires of my company. I don't think he's ever going to tire of your company. This time I shall embrace the joy of meeting and accept the sorrow of parting. And when the time comes for me to return to the star, I shall share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my recounting. Oh no, I usually don't, Marquisa. We were doing a raid, so it takes longer. I'm almost done, I think. Usually I go 4 or 5 hours. So this one's definitely a little longer, but I really wanted to see the whole story through. You will continue your own journeys, will you not? Of course. Then I shall look for you out there. Fare you well, my friend, and may the 12 bless you and keep you. Little Oppo. Oppo's so cute. Bye. I'll miss you both. Myths of the Realm. I am in the way of that. Sorry about that. Oh, wow. That was really good. That was very good.